Hello, everybody, and welcome to Barrio Brussels. I'm here in a very good company with Sonico. I'm very thrilled to ask him at this legendary artist from Colombia a few questions to know more about his career. And he's actually in a 3 month tour in Europe, and today, especially for us, in Belgium. Hello, Sonico. Welcome to Belgium.
Hello, Elisa. Thank you very much for the invitation.
You are for the moment in a tour in Europe. How your first dates was?
It was great. I have a last minute gig in Barcelona that wasn't planned. That was fun. But then my first official gig was yesterday at Year Round Festival in the Netherlands. And it's kind of like a big rock and hardcore punk festival, and they have like an electronic stage for hard music, and it was super fun because I got to see a lot of bands that I used to like Suicidal Tendencies and Madball, and there was Body Count with Ice T there, so it was super fun. Then we played last night with the people from Revolt Agency and Prospect Recordings, and yeah, it was super fun.
Thank you. So you're from South America. How is the scene out of there? Yes, can you tell us a bit more about the scene in South America?
Well, I will speak first about Colombia, which is, I would say that it's been for a while there, but the last years it took a lot of, it became huge now. So I would say that Colombia, and especially Bogota, which is the capital city, is like the main country for electronic music right now, not only in Latin America, but I would say that the whole America. If any style DJ is coming to Latin America, it's like Bogota is right now like a must stop. Like if you play hard techno, drum and bass, hardcore, and all kinds of underground music, then it's like a must stop. I would say it's a great party. It's beautiful people there. There's a lot of good vibes around it. Most of the people there don't know it until they go out, you know. But most of the people that comes from the outside, they know the quality of parties there. And I'm not talking about the technical aspect, but more about the people and the vibes around the music. So it's great.
Yeah, I wanna try it. So
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
well, I will for sure. And I heard you won some award in your country. Can you tell us a bit more about this?
Yeah, the last years they've been doing like DJ awards for Colombia. I won the prize 3 times, but listen, it's like just the cherry, like a visible cherry on top. Like for some people, it's like you win this prize, you won this prize, but for some people, it's you're a good DJ because you play for the first time at Tresor in Berlin, at the first Colombian to play there, or because I played with Brutalism 3000 1 month ago. But that's just like a recognition for 29 years of career, like doing little by little, like achievements, yeah, accomplishing gigs and stuff, and spreading the music all around the world.
Yeah, great, congratulations. Can you, to start with the beginning, can you tell us a bit more about your musical background? What led you to techno music?
Uh, I love music. I barely listen to what I play at home. I think I got engaged to music first of all to my mom. Um, yeah, because I that was the first person I ever see to buy a record, and then I fall in love with records, with vinyls in the beginning, and then from there I started buying records since I was very little because I was just going around in the store with mom, and she was like, "Hey, pick a record," and stop bothering. So that was the first time I think I have like a very special memory about engaging to music. It's like she put me there and she said like, listen, this is a record. You put it here, you take the needle and put it here, and she put the headphones around my head, and she said, and there's sound, and I was blown up like, wow, there's sound in this. So that's how I got engaged to music, I think, to make it short. But then for electronic music, I used to live in New York in 1990, and there I got to know house music. And that year, Depeche Mode, Technotronic, and Tune Limited, like Ministry, like that kind of stuff. And there, that was like my first approach to electronic music. Underworld, The Prodigy, this kind of sound. And then from there, I developed what I play today. Yeah, but that's how it happened.
Good, great. Can you give us a glimpse of your upcoming tour date? Is there a particular event that you're really looking forward to play?
Um, sure. I want to meet my friends in Bosnia and Herzegovina. I've been there the last 2 years. They don't do that big parties, but it's a very special place to go. So I'm looking forward to meet them in 2 weeks. And then there's two big ones happening for the first time for me, which is Ground Zero. It's a big hardcore industrial hard techno festival in the Netherlands. So I'm gonna be there. And last one is Tough Parade. Now Rave the Planet now. I don't know if there's ever a Colombian been there to play, but I'm really excited. Yeah.
Yes, so do you have any upcoming projects of or releases that you want to talk about? What can your fans expect from you in the upcoming months?
There's a lot of music coming up. I'm a very slow producer, but I have two record labels, which is Tech Sound and Hardcodelia. And then on Tech Sound, we have three different sub-series. So they can expect there like from techno, hard techno, acid techno. And then for Hardcodelia, it's more about harder sounds. So that one is coming like the anthem for Hardcodelia. And there's remixes from people like Lenny D, Yakomori, myself, and yeah, all these kind of artists you can find at my label. Yeah, so expect like a lot. There's coming a track on Hydraulics, Dave the Drummer's record label, and there's coming a new vinyl for myself on Maximum Minimum, which is Chris Liberator's record label. I'm doing my first release for Prospect, and so on and so on. Yeah.
You are now here at the Barrio Brussels for the Trivial Music Night. What your fans can expect tonight for your 3 hour shows?
There's gonna be, of course, like a lot of music from my record labels, from Tech Sound and Hardcodelia. We have a core, like a home base in Colombia. So yeah, there's a lot of the Colombian techno sound, but of course, there's a lot of the sound of all my friends around the world, because we're a big family at the record label. And yeah, I think that's a little bit of what you can expect.
Okay, thank you. Any last words for your fans who are attending the Trivial Music Nights tonight?
I would like to thank Trivial for the invite and for inviting me to play here, but especially for supporting Latin artists, because not a lot of people is doing it. So thanks for believing and for the invitation.
Thank you so much, Sonico, for taking time tonight before your show, and I wish you a very good luck for your your tour in Europe, and see you tonight at the Barrio. It's gonna be a banger.